Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice weekend. If I didn't see you yesterday for Persona, which was a beastly, very beastly 7.5 hour stream. My new record. Didn't expect that to happen, but you know, can't predict the future. Which is rich coming from me because I'm a scientist from the future, so I don't know, man. Either way, we're continuing Bastion today. Hopefully finishing it. Which would mean hopefully I'm correct about my prediction that we will finish all 3 of the games I've been playing this week. We'll see. I think where we left off last time was I had gotten all of the first 6 or 7 cores, but then the narrator said something ominous about oh, if only I thought that was actually the end of it. So I think there's going to be more. I forgot that this game is super loud compared to other games, so I'm just messing with the volume again. You can let me know if it's too quiet or too loud, and I can adjust as needed. But regardless, again, welcome to the stream. Hello, Jack. Hello, Judson. Hello, anyone lurking. Welcome. Is my controller going to work? I don't see it detecting the controller, but it's detecting my mouse. Okay. Let me tab out for a second. Controller. Maybe once I click on this, it will work. A little bit loud? Okay. Alright, I dropped it a little bit. Alright, the controller isn't working. How about if I unplug it and replug it? Does that work? No. Okay, let me try something else. View controller settings. Steam, where are you? My Steam just crashed. Okay. This is going great. Going great, guys. But somehow Bastion didn't crash, but Steam crashed. All right. I'm just going to close out of it and reopen it. I don't know what the heck was going on there. Sorry about that. Oh, Steam decided now was a good time to update. I see. Love that. Classic. Hey, at least it's not a Windows update. That would be a lot worse. All right, relaunching Steam. Go to Bastion. Let me get the controller settings up. All right, it's detecting my input here, so that's good. So now I'll try launching it again. See if this works. Nothing is happening while I'm pressing the button. Nope. Still okay. There we... Okay, I had to click on controller in the settings. Now we're good. Okay. Crisis averted. We can continue. Thank goodness. I didn't want to have to learn a whole new control scheme. Alright, let's see. So this is dodge. Looks like this would be my... Whoa. I can zoom? Oh, what do we got over here? Quickly strike foes 15 times in a row without missing.
The Gravers.
Cool.
They are my justice. They seemed unstoppable.
Nice, fixed. Thankfully, yeah. All right. Yes. So we were at the wild outskirts where there's another core. Yes. Controller is best for these games? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just
Wild
prefer
unknown.
controller in general, but
Place can eat a man alive.
especially for this type of thing.
Place is so raw, even the calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
They seemed unstoppable until the unstoppable came for them. Yeah. Dual pistols.
You know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. It's
I can
faster
do
than
a
slinging
cowboy?
with those
Okay.
guns. Savage things lurking at every turn.
Whoa. Man, that guy shoots fast.
Thin cushions ain't
Jeez.
the worst of it either.
Dude shoots so fast, man. I guess he barely does any damage, so that kind of makes up for it, but still. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this instead of the shotgun. Oh. That did a number on me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember the controls. Slash, shoot, heal, dodge, shield. RT. My super ability's gone. That's weird.
Checkers got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee screamed.
Can this guy stop shooting for a second?
I expect the kid so soon.
Oh, the super was tied to the shotgun. I see. That makes sense then.
They shouldn't have let the guard down.
Man, I don't like these enemies.
The core's right
Oh my
there,
god.
itching to come home.
He gets to shoot 9 million times. The core's already here? That's...
Getting that core was one thing.
I see.
Getting out's gonna be another.
In is easy,
He
out's hard.
digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
Oh, I'm ready to fight.
Wallflowers survived the calamity. It toughened them up.
Flowers.
Same
Okay,
goes
so
for
don't
the
shoot
kid.
those.
Let's take it real slow. Cushions are afoot.
Something
Kid
greasy.
learns the hard way not to touch those things.
Learns the hard way not to touch these things. Well, you know
Don't
what?
ever turn your back on the pin cushion.
This level is way harder than all the other ones already. Seriously, I had to reload it then?
Slinger Johnson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
Squirtler, trip mine, hand grenade. Alright, I'm switching back to the shotgun. I do not like the dual pistols. Let's stick with the scrap salvo.
Kid sticks to his old standbys.
Sticks to his old standbys. Yes, I do. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Shipment.
A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kid's seen the last of them.
Campfire?
Kid's roused up half the wild by now.
What? No, I haven't. Oh, yes, I have.
Kid gets the feeling he's being watched.
Being watched?
Not by me.
By what? Love the narrator? They shouldn't let their guard down as soon as you let your guard
Kids
down.
ain't fond of two-legged animals.
Yeah. The narrator in this is really good.
Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters, and you only make him mad. The calamity must have scrambled their eggs.
Unusual rock? Oh my god, why? What am I having such a hard time with in this level? I guess I'm not taking that much damage,
Our
at
lady
least,
sent
but...
him to the old Johnson camp. The Wild's already reclaimed this place.
Definitely a little more of a struggle than the other levels.
He's anxious to get back.
That.
After all, he's got the final core.
Well, no, it ain't. Not
His
by a long
journey's
shot.
over, right? Well, no, it ain't.
It ain't.
Not by a long shot.
What? That's crazy. Who would have thought?
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says. But I will not.
He was the bad guy all along?
And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
What happened, guys? Ask about the altercation with Zulf. Yeah, what happened?
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
What was in the journal, though? Oh, I gotta put the core in. Whoops.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put it back together. The shards.
Shards. So now I have to look for something new, huh?
We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health. The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Shard detected. Oh, okay. So we have to look for a new type of item. That makes sense. Jossen Bog. Bog. My tea is still so hot.
After Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jossen Bog.
Jossen.
You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
It's alright, I'm good with directions.
Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
Come on, Zulf. Who do you think you are, man?
But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core.
Alright, that feels like the direction you're supposed to go, so let's go this way. Oh, that's just a dead end. Oh, okay. Oh, we already got to the... Huh.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds.
I got put to sleep?
This place is intoxicating.
Oh, the song is back.
Gone. Might be gone for good, for all I know.
That's the song that girl was singing, I think.
Wherever he is. Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Oh, is this going to be another one of those wave survival things? siren?
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Dead.
Kid pops him good.
And I.
Fall, no matter how hard he tries.
Where'd that guy come from?
Let a survivor. No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
Okay. I hate the fast squirts. You can never get the timing right for countering them.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf, a viewer. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Surrender? Hell no.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads.
This guy's a heart.
Pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
Ow? Excuse me? Oh my god, fuck this thing. Why? What is going on with me? Like, this combination of enemies was just fucking me up for some reason.
Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
The wilds unknown.
Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes.
This is like just going through all the areas we've already been.
The security's just up the street. He's a petty thief.
Oh boy. Let's get rid of this thing. Oh man.
Kid succeeds where the calamity failed.
Where are the, what? I'm not trying to make the... Huh?
Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondi, the bartender?
Sorry, Rondi.
Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning.
Got in my way, though.
Simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's all right, snoozing there on a rock in the sky.
I like snoozing.
He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Pith, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left.
That's
of his
me.
lifelong friend.
Oh my god, dude does crazy damage.
His friend, he's come undone too.
That was me. Unless my friend is my twin. You killed the things the calamity... Oh, I see.
He sees what's left undone.
I can't go anywhere. Am I just supposed to listen to this? Love when the narrator sings. I see. I had to follow the light. That makes sense. Have I woken up from this dream world?
Thought we'd lost it,
Aha.
but it finally comes to.
With the shard, no less.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole.
Oh.
Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels.
Bootlickers?
Disgusting things. Ever heard of a lung blossom?
Not until right now, no.
Bigger than the stories say.
I like the boss fight music thing.
The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
Come on! The shotgun's not good right now with the low fire rate. Oh, getting caught right here is not good. Oh boy. Stop. Stop catching me. This guy doesn't even have a health bar.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
Oh my god, this is absolute chaos. I'm taking damage from so many different directions, I can't even block it. Thank you for the health potion. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the kid prunes it down the sides somehow.
Never want to fight that thing again.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
That level was like harder than the rest of the game combined
A
so far.
shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers.
I gotta
That's it.
heal back what we
Few
can.
more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
Upgrades the arsenal. Ah.
The arsenal's complete in case we need protection.
So I'm gonna have to get 6 more of those shards then. Now I have the Trapper's Snare. Instantly springs open to immobilize foes in my vicinity. That could be good. Let's try that out. And let's get some more shards.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Rothus Lagoon. Creature reminds me of Kane, a character from the Amazing Digital Circus. I haven't seen that, but I've heard a lot of good things. It went viral on TikTok. Or like a specific song from it
Gators used to roam
went
the
viral.
wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon.
Rothus Lagoon.
Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Ah, like the boogeyman? And I rolled off.
Hasty in a place like this.
Love when I do that.
All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about.
Almost got a little too hasty
These
there.
beasts, they don't like company.
Just have to be patient with those guys, I guess.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
Sneaky decoy. That could be helpful. Is this like an updated? It's good that those things don't do that much damage, at least.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct.
Oh,
Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
Queen Anne? Isn't that like a pirate ship? Decoy's very useful in a game like this? Yeah, I can definitely see it being really helpful.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of the shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
Just like birds.
The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course.
Like? You don't want to elaborate, narrator? What the heck?
Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
Well, but he has loot. That's for him to know and you to learn? Wow. The disrespect.
Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? The stinkweed. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools.
What is this?
The brushers use their
Oh, a
pikes to keep
spear.
their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
And I can still throw it.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
Where is Queen Anne?
Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
Queen Anne.
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch.
Not really something I can use decoy on, unfortunately.
He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options.
Damn right she is. I'm too tough for this. Ah, what's up here?
Still no sign of the shard.
Oh, another arsenal. Okay. Queen Anne, where you at?
To an ankle gator's lair.
Ah!
The thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. That old gator's right on his tail.
Stop jumping on me. This guy does so much damage. That's some loot right there. Boom. You thought... What's up here? So I can't even fight it right now, I think. I have to get to a certain area?
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
One more to take this guy out. Not you. There we go. Oh, it's just an upgrade. Okay, that's fine. There we go.
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair?
Oh.
use a kid as bait.
Use a kid as bait. Uh-oh. Hey, it's a shard.
Shard sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
Sneak attacks cause crit damage. So I just have to keep using my, like, lure item. Oh shit, I forgot it was limited use. They're slow.
She's starting to get annoyed.
Oh, maybe she'll speed up over time. Get these things out of the way.
And now he's made her mad.
Well, sorry, bud. You had it coming. Ow! Ah! So much for she's slow. Ah! There we go.
Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Decoys. Yeah, I forgot that the right trigger thing, like the special ability, which is what the decoy is. I forgot that it was 3 uses. So that was kind of my fault.
Kid's done what needed to be done.
Not even kinda. Definitely my fault. Well, we made it
Anne's
through.
reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
Wonder if we could have deflected her attack. Oh, with a...
All that trouble for a
I'm
single
not sure.
shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Alright, let's upgrade the upgrade station. Yeah. 2 additional upgrade tiers. Oh, you can upgrade
Ain't
things up
saying
to 5
much,
times instead of
but
4
that's
now?
the greatest forge in all the city.
You can upgrade the musket again. Reduced penalty to long range damage or faster... let's go faster reload
Master
for
the
sure.
musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil.
Dueling pistol. I like the spear. Critical hit chance or throw reload. Let's go with
To
crit.
fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good
Rust
length of
attacks
knife
cause
bark.
knockbacks. That seems good.
Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time.
Okay. I like those upgrades. What do we have over here? The decoy, trapper snare. I guess we could keep the decoy.
Want to keep the wilds at bay.
Actually, no. Let's go for the
Yourself a
snare.
musket and a pike.
I didn't get to
That
try it
shard
out.
should be farther out there in the wilds.
Points La Main. I guess. Let's try the spear proving ground. Just to see if I can do the first one.
To prepare for the wilds, Ceylondia's brushers practice at Camp Donce. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike.
Dance. Activate all 6
It's a
switches.
dangerous test for a dangerous job.
Oh.
Health
Oh.
tonics were off limits at Camp Donce. They said they made you weak.
Okay. This one, that one. This one. This one. Hey. Okay, well, I can only get hit one more time. That's not good. Oh. Can I, like, loop around up here? Okay.
The rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork. Just your brains and your pike.
Restart. No. Do these infinitely shoot? I literally can only walk. I can't even like dodge or roll. Man, there's a lot of guys. So I think the only one left is up top, right? That's only a restart, so I just missed it? I walked right past it somewhere? Where? Oh.
Sometimes the course was brutal.
Oh, it's down there to the right.
Just getting through the
Well, that
course
was
one
not
piece
good.
wasn't
That was really bad. I still got third prize at least. Some pointy. Well, I can upgrade the spear again. But now you know what is needed. That is true. That is true.
You can see why the brushers prize those pikes of theirs.
Better than nothing. Yeah. Not being able to heal or roll is super tough. Faster thrust attack or throw attacks can stun. I like faster thrust attacks. Yeah, you can't roll. Basically, every button is disabled except for the pike one. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit short to do the upgrade. So I'll do another level, and then I'll come back and get the upgrade.
Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words.
Capitalism.
Point Lemaine.
And capitalism.
If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here.
Wait.
But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show.
The range on this thing is crazy.
The army's triggers
Worker
set the place on
exploitation, yeah.
lockdown.
Oh, another gun. An army carbine.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam.
Oh.
Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wild to check.
Man, this gun is crazy. So what happens if I shoot?
Point Lemaine seen
Okay.
better days for sure, but it ain't done. Whole place shudders.
Just going for the dodge kill on that thing.
The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift.
Strong but risky weapon. Yeah, it's hard to get the
Just
aim
as
in
long
the
as he can
exact
stay
way that
clear
you
of the
want it.
trouble on the tracks.
Ah, man. Alright, so I'm not supposed to kill everything here. Okay.
Grand rails all grown over with things.
I just need to be careful as I go.
Up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Keep going up.
Kid lets a few of them slip by.
A few of them slip by. What? I don't need to do them. I can just go without killing them. What are you talking about? Oh,
Kids
fuck.
settled in like they own the place.
That guy came out of nowhere. Okay.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, but with wallflowers, coughing fungus everywhere.
Coughing fungus everywhere.
Only one way to cure a cough like that.
Cough drop. Which I definitely needed after yesterday's stream. Haha. Pushed them off the edge. How do you like that? What is this enemy? That's new.
The place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rails see much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War.
I'll take something sharp. I think that's for my machete thing. Oh. Oh god, I got stuck. Okay.
It was right here that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up.
A lot of like these ranged guys now. No.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That
Everybody
was
knows
bad.
getting sign off is one of the most important parts of any project. What are you
Rail
doing?
just shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
Thank you for
Well,
the shard.
rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there.
Interesting how that, like, the
the
poison thing completely mutes the music, too. It's kind of neat when stuff happens like that. Like, that's, I guess that's another example.
Side to side while holding your breath.
I wonder if that's, like...
Genuine registered army
I was gonna say it's that diegetic music, but it's not. Well, in a sense it is, because
Peckers trying to prick you in the eye.
you stop hearing, like, the enemy audio, too, and I feel like Kid would stop hearing it as well.
Let me tell you, it ain't fun.
But it's not music, it's just, like, sound effects. I mean, the music goes away, too, but... Oh. Poison messes with his hearings. Yeah, okay. So it's like just the audio rather than the music, too. We hear the music, he doesn't, but he also stops hearing the enemies, doesn't he?
But then at last, it's the end of the line.
The end of the
He'll be
line.
picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company at the rail station waiting for him.
Whoa!
Zealandia lost many good men on the rail.
That was a lot of damage really
Just
fast.
another wallflower pincushion like it. At first, he thinks it's Zolf.
Oh, another survivor.
Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
What? Why'd he knock me out if he was just gonna give me a letter?
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there.
A letter addressed to Zia appears to be written by Zulf, who must have found another Ura survivor to deliver the message. Maybe Zulf taught Zia enough of their native language to be able
The
to
only
read
words
this.
Kid
Oh, is she gonna
recognizes
turn
on that
against us too?
parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do?
I feel like there was something like that in No Straight Roads. Is that the... How would you describe that game? I feel like I
took the
played that
shard. He
on
took the
PS4 or
hit,
something.
And he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
Well, we'll find out when we give it to her.
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf.
So the calamity potentially was created by them to, like, wipe out us?
Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him.
Evidently, Zulf didn't like us.
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Alright, let's get the store upgraded. So
You
probably
need
have
awful
additional
big
things that I could
lost
get.
and found under the circumstances.
Oh, pike skill. Dexterous trick where they leap into the sky and then crash down. Ooh. Musket skill. Rhythm action, something like Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, okay, so I'm thinking of something else then. I was thinking of Road Not Taken. Sorry, not No Straight Roads. Road Not Taken. A memento. Got a ton of stuff in the store now. Oh my god. Okay, I don't have a lot of money though. And with the money I do have, I want to upgrade my pike again. Faster thrust.
Gotta make sure the pointy end's fastened on real tight.
And the army carbine I can upgrade. Faster speed while aiming. That sounds good. Because this was a pretty slow gun. Hello, Wasabi. Welcome to the stream.
That's what the carbine's for. Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
Some famous
Wolf's
cooking?
down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Oh no. Oh, is this going to be another one of those wave survival things?
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
Yeah, this looks like a wave survival thing.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Oh, I see. So when the eyes are out, they take way more damage. So when they stop moving, they're basically... Okay.
Once there was a normal
Ooh,
girl,
money.
but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Zealandia.
Time to summon the wave, yep.
Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city. On condition
Hey, I'll take
they
some
would
more
never return
money.
to the terminals.
It's nice that they're not timed either.
Refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out.
Sounds a little restrictive. Oh, this gun is not good against these things. It takes so long to aim, but they shoot so fast.
The mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father.
Oh no. This thing's like home in on me or something? Might need an
Father was
upgrade?
struggling
Yeah.
in a Russia's
I think
plight,
so.
So he got a job working for the city's manses. His
But I need
daughter
the money.
barely saw him. Her father
Okay.
told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the Mansers. It's for your own good.
It's for your own good. That almost just crushed me.
The arts, learn more through music than history books. Gain a knack for strings and songs.
I thought she was a cook. Oh no, she was singing when we found her. What am I talking about? Damn bird! I'm gonna turn into Kiwi by the end of this game.
At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city.
Boom.
One young man stood up for her, or so he let it.
Shout out, young man.
He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Is it gonna be Zulf? Oh, none of these things? Kids are messed up. Yeah, they really are. Ah! Bird up. Getting angry.
The young man convinced her to take him to her family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals.
Something tells me I'm gonna have to fight two of those at once at the end of this.
When the young man
Kids are the
greeted her
worst.
father in the Ura's native language,
I'm not a huge
her
fan
father
myself.
flew into a fit of rage and threw them out.
It's just like the constant screaming that really aggravates me. Like, kids in public are
The
so
young man
loud.
never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them
Regrettably, I have to go, but we'll watch the VOD. Sounds good, Judson. Thanks for hanging out while you could. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Also, Persona 3 had a really good ending. You'll have to let me know what you think once you finish it.
They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag. then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Oh, yep, here come two of them at once, just like I thought. Nice music, agreed. Alright, they're like mini ones, so that's fine.
Plan almost succeeded, but the authorities were already
To find
there
time to
when that
finish what we'll do
scumbag sidled
sounds
up to
good.
the city walls.
I forgot if I responded to Wasabi, but yes, I like the music in this game a lot. Actually, all the games I've been playing, like this game, Outer Wilds, Persona,
Young
they
man
all have
sent
really
the
good
authorities a
soundtracks.
tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tazzle terminals.
Ah, these are the really fast ones.
She and her father were arrested for treason.
What?
But her father got a deal. Return to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
The spear weapon
Before
is
they
good for
parted
those
ways
guys.
For the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock
Whoa.
yourself in.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, I gotta take all these guys out so I can just focus on the big one. Come on, kid, come on! There we go.
She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a
The
journal
smoke.
written in her father's hand.
Not my shadow. What is this, Persona? Hey, the music is nice. So many of my own shadows.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity.
Oh, did the
all
dad
around
know
her.
the calamity was gonna happen? Hey, I beat it. I'm in early November. Oh, you're catching up really fast then. Jeez. You only got, what, 2.5 months in the game
When the
left?
kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it.
I don't remember this mailbox being here. Alright, well, I got a lot of XP and, some money. Can I upgrade this again? More damage or even more aiming speed, yes.
Even the army never issued carbines in such fine shape. The shards are getting harder to find.
The musket. I think I upgraded this again, right? Let's try doing the first round of the musket. I am a shadow, the real self.
Ceylonia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill.
Oh,
The
yeah?
Triggers believe they
Well,
were
I'm pretty
nothing
good.
without their rifles. Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Ceylonian army carbine. Sometimes you had to take care to steady your shot. The Triggers had clearance to modify their guns however they chose. Some felt the course was too easy, so the Triggers spiced things up a bit.
Boom. Oh,
Kids flowed through that course like it was nothing.
damn! I cleared all 3 on the first try? Look at me go. Get that a lot when you play P4? I will definitely do that on stream at some point.
The Ceylonian army would have recruited him.
I don't
in a
know when.
flash.
Maybe towards the end of the year, because I'll take a break from Persona for the next month or so, but then the answer comes out, so I'll play that. So, yeah, it would probably be towards the end of the year or early next year. We'll see. I'll definitely find the time for it. Alright, so what is that ability I just got? A fast, decisive shot aimed at the target's vitals. I am planning to play Metaphor as well, yeah. So that's the thing. Excuse me, too. Like, I just finished Reload. In a month and a half, the answer comes out. Or not the answer, episode I guess. And then a month after episode I guess is Metaphor. And I'm sure that's going to be a long game, too. So it's going to be like... It's a lot of Atlas content this year, that's for sure. But yeah, Metaphor looks really good. I'm trying to go in as blind as possible, so I basically haven't watched any trailers except for the initial reveal. And then the one that happened on... I think like Game Awards had one. But like any story-related trailers, I've been trying to avoid just so I can jump in blind, yeah. Speaking of Persona, E5X announced a summer update, summer version of the main characters, and summer outfit. Ah, summer outfits. You know they're gonna make some good money. Hello, Clock. Welcome to the stream. If you eventually get a chance, check out Dragon Raja. I have not heard of that. I'll have to look it up.
Not
I assume it's an
everything
RPG?
blew up in the calamity. Why Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago.
300
They
years?
say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt.
Nice. That carbine is really good fully upgraded.
So in a way, the beasts of the
It's not even
wilds,
fully upgraded.
they're all survivors too.
Oh.
Best to keep out of the cauldron.
It respawned me right on the freaking poison blob. What the heck?
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron.
Fire
That
bellows?
learning led to some interesting inventions.
Oh my god. Now I have a
All
flamethrower?
the power of the world fell right into our hands.
I guess that's only really good for this level, though. I don't like it, honestly. I don't like that I'm gonna have to use it for this full level.
Can't fault the people for their natural curiosity, man, can you?
Get me out of here.
Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here.
The faster I finish this level so I can get back to my actual weapon, the better. Oh my god, I just got freaking pincer attacked.
The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt. The taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
That doesn't sound fun. I can't see anything.
All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot.
Ooh, that
You
pierces
can
the
cook
armor.
those things, but you can't eat them. Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash.
Ash? Like ash blossom?
We kept on sifting through the cold.
Yo, what up, Esme? Welcome. Hope you're having a good weekend. I do be gaming, I can't deny. Get this fire bellow out of here.
The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. Places inhospitable as they come.
Barbs.
After all, when we look down inside Colford Cauldron,
What happened? Don't leave me hanging like that, narrator.
look down through all the smoke and flames.
You're still just building it up. What was down there?
We saw in there the heart of the world.
The heart of the
now
world.
laid bare by the calamity.
Sounds intense. I am doing well, Esme, thank you. How about yourself?
We had to have it.
I've been, well, before
As for
stream,
the kid, he just has to get that shard.
I was testing, like, my old
Too
PS1
bad
games to
taking
see if
that
they still
thing
work.
woke up every last stink eye
So I had to hook up my
in the
PS3 for the
house.
first time in, like, almost a decade. So I don't have a PS1 anymore, but the PS3 plays them. Just nostalgic seeing that old PS1 startup screen. Ugh. Felt like I was, like, 7 years old again.
Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron.
Gonna bake some cookies while you're baking some cookies. Esme, you're a chef? You just stole
Luckily,
my
the
heart.
cauldron cooked up a little short.
What kind of cookies you gonna bake?
Sure, it ain't the most convenient path.
Chefs in there. That's a
Biggest
big eye.
stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare.
No, it ain't. A decade, woo. Yeah. I mean, no real reason to turn it on once I had the PS4 and then the PS5.
And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. The kid don't shed any tears for him, though.
Boom. 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 Get out of here, you damn stink bug
Eyes
thing.
can still see the cauldron from the city. But all the fires died
Ever see
out.
those videos of
There's
old
nothing
PlayStation
left of it.
Nintendo startups? I did, yeah. I've seen a compilation on like TikTok and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's so much nostalgia.
It comes back
I never had a
looking like the
PS2.
inside of a chimney.
That was like the one PlayStation I never had. I always played it at like my friends' houses. Star Wars Battlefront on that? Classic. So like I never played the OG Ratchet and Clanks, the OG Spyro, OG like Sly Cooper. All those big games, yeah, I never.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
I guess Leo will use his lightning plasma ability soon. That would be a really cool upgrade to get. My family has always called them Kringles. You'll have to send me a picture or something on Discord. I'm curious what they are. Because I haven't heard that term. Crinkles. It's a devil's food cake mixed cookie with powdered sugar. That sounds good. That sounds really good.
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
Oh, do we have a friendly bird in here now? Oh, okay. The idle thing, that. I guess let's do the foundation.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private
And get a
reserve.
4th upgrade in here. What do I want? Wow, there's a lot of options. Survive an attack that would have brought defeat, plus 2 tonic capacity, plus 33 speed when defending. Critical hit chance, absorb fragments, plus critical hit chance, plus health. Okay, let's get the extra speed while defending. Actually, no, sorry. Let's get the tonic capacity.
Black rise like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories.
Can I keep those weapons? Can I upgrade them again? Got an upgrade for the musket. Okay, I have an upgrade for both the pike and the carbine. Oh, I don't have enough. Plus 50% damage? Ooh. Don't have enough for that either. I need money.
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
What is this? Another bird over here?
Gotta watch your fingers around that little guy.
An outhouse. PS2 is absolutely goated. PS2 was goated. Man, see, I missed. So, I guess if you were to go in like terms of generations, most recent gen, I have PS5 and Switch. Sorry, Switch isn't the most recent. Most recent gen, I have PS5. Previous gen, I have PS4 and. Okay, actually, Switch would technically be considered that gen. So I have PS5 and Switch. The gen before that, I have PS4 and Wii U. The gen before that, I had PS3 and Wii. The gen before that, I had a GameCube. I didn't start on the Sony stuff, like, until I was a teenager. And then when I was a kid, I had the PS1. Well, technically, GameCube was PS1 gen, right? It was like PS1, Xbox, and GameCube. And then the next gen was PS3. No, oh, sorry, it wasn't PS1. It was PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. That's why. So yeah, I had GameCube that gen, and then I had PS1 the gen before that. So I've never really been an Xbox guy. And then PS2, like I've had every Nintendo console from GameCube and on, and I've had every PlayStation console except for PS2.
We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan.
Let's go to Mount Zan then. Sent you a pic on Discord for after streams. Sounds good. Had 2 PS2s, but I
rightly
lost
call
those in the
Mount
infamous
Zan the
move.
mountain
Oh my god, not the move again. The move is honestly like, if I had a Joker moment, a Joker arc, it would have
There's
been
no
because
more
of the move.
mountains now.
Like, oh my god, I would have been so bitter. It was more of a robbery? Yeah. They're my fave, but anyway, how's the Calamity search? It's going good. Going good. We got betrayed. Trying to fix my area after the betrayal. I recently was going through like all my games, and I made a Google Doc of like my collection, so I have a list of all of my games on every console that I own, and was testing old stuff.
There's no place left for the beasts of the wild.
You little... How am I supposed to fight this guy?
So they figure they'll hold out right here on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot.
Can't see shit. It's alright, I'm gaming.
Those beasts been hoarding all the valuables they could find.
Oi. Uh-oh.
We only found their little lair because they found
I miss
themselves.
PS3 gaming era. It was a very good era, that's for sure. So many of my favorite game series I discovered like during that era. Mass Effect, Fallout, Skyrim. I loved the original Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, there was so many good. Dead Space. Metal Gear Solid 4 was my first Metal Gear Solid game, and I loved that.
Good thing for those beasts the calamity saved leftovers.
Oh my god, I'm finally out of that area.
The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own.
He's fighting guerrilla warfare, yeah. Literally, because those things are basically gorillas that were attacking me. Get that rapid fire shit out of here. No!
Drag their children into this.
Easy. Get this guy out of here. Get out of here. Boom.
Without a doubt, the situation stinks.
PS3 era is also the era that I was like a crazy trophy hunter.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now.
I platinum. Oh, the Batman Arkham series. I completely forgot about that too. I loved those games. My very first game on PS3 was Batman Arkham Asylum. And then I bought Resistance 2 the day after that. And I loved that game. Such a good co-op game, such a fun story.
There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
I'm so bummed that they never made a Resistance 4, or even like ported them to PS4, PS5. We got a mortar weapon. That's pretty interesting. PS3 era is what introduced me to Neptunia and Disgaea. See, I've never played a Disgaea. Neptunia, I played, whoops.
It's a delicate situation.
I played, what? You're telling me this isn't a path I can walk down? What? What? How is that not connected? I refuse to. No. Get over here. This right there. You're telling me this path right here is not connected between the top and the bottom. What is that? Why do I phase through it? That's some bullshit. All right, let me fix the screen. Okay. We're back. It's vertical? It looks slanted. Because, like, I can start walking up it. What? I don't know what is going on in that section, and I don't like it.
What the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves.
I will never return to that one spot. Oh my god. Maybe it is a glitch, I don't know. Let's replace the mortar with my carbine. I don't like that they took away. It lets you walk on it, I don't, right? It lets me walk on all of them. They're just not connected the way I would expect. Very strange. Arkham Knight is the only one I haven't played yet. I did like Arkham Knight, but I would say it was probably my least favorite. I didn't play Arkham Origins, but technically that was like a prequel spin-off. I would probably, personally, I would rank them Asylum City Knight. I think most people rank it as City Asylum Knight. I think I'm a little biased because Asylum is the first one I played. And it was my first PS3 game, so it was just so cool to me. City, objectively, I do think is probably better, but I'm more attached to Asylum.
Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win,
It's either
they
them
win too.
or us.
Our bastion is everybody's game, not just ours. Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast.
Get out of here. Boom. Boom.
Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place.
Sorry that I'm destroying everything you're working hard for.
They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have.
Boom. Boom. Thank you for the health. Almost just went off the edge again. Is there something over here?
They've been searching for cores and
Ah,
shards,
go up.
just like we have.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Those guys are a pain. Boom. I'm a sniper. Boom. 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 Boom.
Maybe they've thought about
Wait.
turning back, just like we have.
Get me out of here. Hey, it's the
Just
shard.
really need that
Oh, this looks
shard.
like a boss fight.
Kick out of
Yeah.
fair and square.
I want to shoot the flowers, not that guy. Because the flowers
You
explode,
don't need to keep tangling.
so I don't really need to fight the little guys. Alright, let's just annihilate this guy over on the right. Boom. Got him. Oh, I don't even need to fight these guys. It's just extra XP. Well, XP and money is good. Gets me the upgrades I want.
That's the way.
Boom.
He's done what's best for him. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Well, when you say don't you worry twice, it kind of makes me worry, if I'm being honest.
We'll all be better off once the bastion is complete.
Played Mass Effect 3 first, and it was amazing. Went back later to play 1 and 2, and oh boy, 1 is a slog. Yeah, so I never played 1. I started with 2, and I loved it. And then I played 3, and I loved it even more. But since I've heard 1 is a slog, I probably
Fix
won't
that
ever
thing
go
right
back
up,
to
didn't
that
we?
one.
Made these goings on a little livelier.
If I, well, I guess never say never. I would consider it. It's just not high on my priorities.
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though.
I only have 1 shard left. Let's get the milestone thing.
The memorial may be finished.
Ooh, extra things.
Cross them over. The conscience. We haven't lost everything, as long as we have that.
Okay. What's up, Rux?
Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
Got a xylophone now? Oh, it changes the music here. What do we got up here? Oh, I leveled up again, huh? All right. Actually, wait. Is there any spirits I can buy over here? That would be better. Spirits, okay. Plus 25% damage on secret skills, plus 100% damage when counter blocking. That's pretty good. 15% damage resistance is good. 5% chance to turn zealous after defeating a foe, and when you do, you gain 200% damage for 3 seconds. Gain health when you counter block? That's good. I think the 100% damage when counter blocking is pretty damn strong though. So let's go equip that.
A sip of lunkhead liqueur will toughen you up. Too bad it's like drinking a set of
Weapons. I always wanted to play Mass Effect Trilogy, especially the remaster, but I don't have enough money. Yeah, it's tough because I don't think it's on Switch, right? And Switch is is it your only console or your main one? I forget if you had, because you don't have PC, right? I know it goes on sale on PC for really cheap. Like, during the Steam summer sales and winter sales, you can get the Mass Effect Trilogy for like $5 or $6. Insanely cheap. I'm not sure about other systems, though. Mm, 35% faster
No
reload.
longer a weapon.
Yes.
It's a precision instrument.
50%
You've
damage.
got a solid
Boost.
bout.
Yes.
You've got what you need.
All right, so those are some good upgrades.
Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
Quarry? Sure, let's go to the quarry. Switch is the only one I have, and it's not on the Switch. Yeah, that would do it then. It would be nice if they
Imagine
ported it.
everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia.
Maybe they'll port it to Switch 2 or something?
It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes burstone quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened.
If you
blow
do get
of
the chance to play it at some point, I do recommend it.
We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap.
Oh, brand new enemy.
Same goes for its natives, rattletails. Why would the Ura put up with those pests?
So these guys only go in one direction. Okay.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller
That's a friendly
than the
one.
naked eye can see, are nested in the rocks.
Hey. Watch it, buddy.
Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Rocks remember things?
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in.
Oh, I see.
No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
Get over here. Yeah.
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out
Boom,
to be
boom.
a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags.
Get me over to the Switch.
Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news.
Oh my god. Did I miss something over here? Oh no, that's blocked. Okay. Can't go over there. Okay. Oh wait, does that... I see.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend.
So the Switch
Those
changes
rocks, all polished
attack.
to a mirror sheen.
So I'm gonna have to activate the Switch again. Yeah.
The largest ones, you know as cores. The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Okay.
The shards got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to
This
the
area is a bit of a maze.
Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said Rattletail?
That's a really
worst
big
thing
one.
in the quarry?
Oh
That
boy.
honor goes to a beast we took to Colin. Sir Monkey. Massive thing.
Sir Monkey?
Boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks burst in the quarry is Sir Monkey's head. We never could get stubborn old Monkey.
It was pretty weak. Or I'm just that good. Thanks to my upgrades.
Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall.
Nani?
You all right? It says.
Is there another survivor here? Oh, there is.
It's him.
Oh, it's Zulf.
I've come to warn you, he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let
siege?
it fall. You should not go back.
I wonder if he's not actually against us.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
I'll protect the Bastion, man. Don't you worry.
If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you.
Damn right you won't.
Because my countrymen will.
Oh. I can solo him. I got faith. Utmost faith in my abilities.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word.
Ah, yes, the Bastion got absolutely ravaged.
His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too
Damn you.
bad for that.
All my hard work.
Zulf showed them the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this.
Come on, narrator. Not doing yourself any favors.
Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their hole. Something wrong.
Oh my god, I spent this whole stream working to fix this thing.
You tried to stop them. Hopefully it
Get over here. Oh,
no way out of this. Not without a
I
fight.
wasn't trying to get out of this. I'm trying to get that guy up there who's sniping me. Don't you hit my bird friend. Look, I can't get up there. What do you want me to do? There we go.
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing.
Damn right I did.
It didn't matter. Zulf's plan worked.
No. Zulf. Stop the
Find each
siege.
other as the dust settles.
Instead of narrating, how about
Then I tell
helping,
him
right?
why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity.
Wait, did we cause the calamity?
It was Ceylandia's master plan to
Oh.
wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zulf knew the whole story.
Why didn't you tell him the whole story, man? Where is
What
Zia?
were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home.
Damn.
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
Wow, that one shard did a great job of repairing this place.
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard.
Don't have a whole lot of money here. Alright, so I don't think I can upgrade anything at the moment. Or anything worthwhile, I should say.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
Urzendra Gate. Zulf's agent must also want the final shard. Oh boy. Gonna have to face off with the Ura, huh?
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is.
Mother, what a mess it is.
A mess like that could have only been made by hand.
We got this, don't you worry. I'll save you, narrator.
Zolf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that.
What do we got up here? Oh, a whole new area.
At the heart of the calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of focus against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
Did not expect that to be what the calamity was.
Solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
Big area to explore. I like filling in the area. Like, it's just satisfying as you explore, seeing all the platforms and stuff come up.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Ooh, one of the boats.
It came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist.
Why is that one up at the corner moving?
Then worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
Think I don't see you hiding in that
With
bush?
his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnel shut in a flash.
La
Just
bomba.
like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
I don't know why that guy didn't attack me instead of
This
just
discovery
watching
was
me.
never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
Get out of here, bird. Think you can seal this path off from me? I'm the kid, man.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated.
Ain't
He had
nothing gonna
plans
stop
of
me.
his own.
Something wrong? Oh, that must be the final weapon.
He sabotaged the Mancers' little science project, set it to blow up in their faces.
R.I.P.
Imagine how
Mancers.
Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Bye. Alright, get up here. Oh, okay.
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything.
Whoa.
You just need that shard.
Am I gonna save the world from the calamity or not? Here's the shard. Boom. Whoa.
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that.
You just stole it from me. Fine. That's how you want to play it? No more Mr. Nice Guy.
For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the calamity left off.
Oh. Damn. That's right. You guys made me do this.
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
The Ura escaped with the final shard.
The
Bastards.
Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go rescue Zia.
A culture, a still life of old unwanted keepsakes. The mercy, The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot. The sanctuary. If
I think
we
I
can
just got a
build,
lot of money.
We can rebuild.
Well, let's go see if we can do some
I've
upgrades
asked
then.
a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own.
Upgrade the carbine again? Even faster aiming speed or more? I feel like the damage. It already...
Nothing makes a
Speed-wise,
gun
it's
so
okay.
dangerous as a keen eye.
If I could get a something pointy upgrade... I just completed another thing over here.
The city, its riches, nothing but fragments now.
Okay. Can I buy a something pointy? I sure can. Something fouls for the bellows. I guess I might as well buy the mementos. And then I can go ask him about
Down
those.
gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Okay. So let's do an upgrade for the something pointy. We got attacks ignore armor for an extra speed. Okay, attacks ignore armor for sure.
Brush's pike can cut to the bone, but that one can cut through it.
Was there something fancy at the store too? There is. All right, let's get that, and then we can upgrade the carbine all the way. Bullets cause area damage, or bullets ignore armor. I don't really use this for big groups, so I guess ignore armor is
Taught him a
probably the
little
move.
something from my days on the front.
All right, 2 fully upgraded weapons.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
We gotta rescue Zia, of course. Don't worry, Zia.
Well, now it's personal, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. You guys brought this on yourself.
It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. He finds his moment to strike. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
Did I just get a bazooka? Oh my god.
It's a
Boom.
little something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
Oh my god, a bazooka.
Found a way to keep the calamity from spreading through Sultan's Hollow.
What? Oh, you gotta be really careful with the aim on this.
They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy. They've got
Yeah, it's a
these
one-shot kill.
conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
How did I miss that thing that many times?
Rocks slid back into the ground.
Alright. Can I have this money, please?
Rocks
Thank
are
you.
like tumors, the same kind the early planted in the Bastion. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
Yeah, you got an angry Leo coming after you. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the bazooka. It was entertaining, but I'm gonna stick with the carbine.
Kid's done using the calamity's power for now. But the Ura ain't finished. They even sick their little rattletail heads on the kid.
Sorry, buddy.
This was just a bump in the road.
Excuse me, coming through. Okay, looks like I need to find a switch or something.
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow.
Oh, this thing has a lot of health. Holy crap.
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside. The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's
Excuse me.
not much farther.
Don't you block my way. Boom, 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 boom. Another health pack, thank you. Boom. Definitely taking more damage now. A giant eyeball. Okay. Girl. Get over here. You too.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
Bewildered? Bewildered that the person who they attacked would fight back? What a shocker! How could they possibly have predicted that that would
Maybe
happen?
They know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
Who's next?
Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
Knocked him right off the edge. That's right, we are trying to fix the calamity, so you have no reason to attack us.
People now, don't it? Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over. It's not
What?
the time to get reckless.
What do you mean that is not... Again, with these things that...
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better. Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Yeah, maybe you weren't the best communicator either, Mr. Narrator. Mr. Mysterious.
Zolf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry.
I'm getting annihilated. Why is there 9 million enemies?
It'll all be water under the bridge.
Jeez. Maybe that's why they gave you the bazooka.
As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns.
They're big guns. Please don't.
There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon.
Tazzle terminals? Alright, Zia.
Way out there on the edge of the world. That's where he finally finds you.
You.
But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped.
What?
No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
She agreed to return to the Bastion. Okay, so she's not angry at us.
You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
And your thoughts, Zia?
That Gator's a crazy gal. And so's the gal who promised to look after her.
Oh, we got we got a friendly alligator now.
Sure
Or
you didn't
ankle-gator.
drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back. I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Yeah. Completed another thing.
Country. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
Got a lot of money. I guess I'll just start buying stuff, because why not? I don't want the materials, I want other stuff. Completed another thing, that's what I was going for. Give me some more money. 2,000 more dollars, thank
for
you.
all the men and women who serve Celandia.
Let's go buy more things. All right, now we have a ton of options. We should have... We have a ton of skills. We have... I think we have all of the weapons now. We also got a ton of these. Okay. It's just the collector in me. Wanted to buy out all that.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Oh, this is a big area. The Tazal Terminals. He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl. So is this like... Oh, this is the final... Oh. I mean, my weapons are fully upgraded that I use. I guess I should change my ultimate ability. It looks like that changed and I didn't realize. Fast decisive shot, special bullet that lodges inside a target and explodes. Leaps into the air, snaring kit to immobilize foes in the vicinity. All right, we'll keep that one. All right, let's go take out Zulf. You brought this on yourself, buddy.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away.
Don't worry, narrator. I got this.
But he'll be all right.
Damn right I will. Ain't nothing stopping me.
The calamity hit the Tazal terminals hardest of all. No chance anything survived. You know why Zolf went back there.
Yeah, I think I'm all good, Jack. I mean, I can't... I think it only autosaves, so I don't really have a choice there.
Taken by the calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
Boom. Boom.
You know what's funny?
Whoa, that guy did a lot of damage.
Well,
Thank you for all the health potions.
all
Boom.
of us are waiting for a kid.
That's right, for the kid. I got poisoned.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Oh, is he talking to Zia right now?
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling
Okay,
you
yeah,
all
so
this.
the narrator is to Zia.
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
A lot of enemies. A lot of little guys. I didn't even notice that enemy at first. There we go.
This disease the ever planted here will go away.
Whoa. Y'all don't stand a chance against me.
Zealandia will be whole again.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all don't stand a chance against me. Gets killed immediately after. Uh-huh.
Everyone will be all right. Everything will be back to normal.
Hey, I leveled up.
Problem is,
Good thing I had that life upgrade thing.
we'll all be gone.
Well, I'll be gone. What do you mean? Why are we gonna die? Does it like finish off the calamity or something?
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop.
Well, stop. I'm not getting what you mean, narrator. I'd appreciate if you weren't so mysterious and you actually used your words to communicate.
Things will go back
Like
to
a
the
big
way
boy.
they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion.
Does it rewind time? Is that what you're saying?
This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity. The way things were before this story.
Just A to hop. Yeah. And jump over gaps now? Oh, this is a big area.
Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
Boom. Let me at him. I guess we can go up. Let's go to the right, get the health potion. See ya. Hey, 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 hey!
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at him.
I mean, the ability to rewind would be nice. I know I used that in Persona a few times.
Mistakes.
Imagine if you had quick save in life. For like every big decision, you could just reload. That would be awesome.
Anyone you've ever heard.
Okay, before I die, I would like to keep going here.
You could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree. Sounds great.
I guess there's nothing more to say.
Got an arena here. That guy attacked me before I could even stand up.
Come on,
What?
keep your chin
How
up.
did that one guy solo me? Why is my attack speed so slow now?
Who am I kidding?
That's interesting. That was just like one tougher enemy? It'd be amazing, right? I guess that's why there's so many health things right there.
Look. There's something else. A confession.
A confession? Okay. You're the mastermind?
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Oh.
You follow me?
That's right. Big reveal. Come on, narrator, tell us.
Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time.
Uh-huh.
You can't test it.
Ah. So it could all just horribly fail.
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
Do we keep our memories? We can prevent it before it happens.
The answer is,
You can't.
I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. You just have to have faith that we won't make the same mistake again, but history does repeat itself, so I don't know.
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
Ah, Zia. You value our time together that much?
That's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
What? You're guaranteed to die no matter what, Mr. Narrator? Is that what you're trying to say?
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders.
A battering ram?
Can't just let it go.
Boom.
Bastion does have another function. Strictly speaking, if ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we round up
Colossal
as many folks
smash?
as we can carry. Next, we detonate the cores and we take off away from here.
Alright, let's see what Colossal Smash does. Oh boy. Yeah, that was pretty colossal. Oops, didn't mean to do it again. Damn, I just one-shot them with this thing. Keep it moving, kid. Got places to go, things to do.
Heavy, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city
Is this, like,
together.
two different endings then? Can I choose between, like, restoring the past or leaving with them?
You know Zolf and his
Oh, boy.
countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Insta-kill.
Zolf and the Ura, all they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
Those bastards.
Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Zealandia.
That's true. Zolf would feel more betrayed than anybody about all that. Can I not drop this? I just have to use this?
Try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
Hey, it's the thing.
He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kids.
Hot enemies. Get over here, buddy.
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter.
He teleports as soon as I get close. What do you... Oh, he just dropped it. Okay. Eat this. He's almost dead. It's like one shot. There we go. The core is... I mean, the shard is mine.
For sure. Yura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Let me get this stuff. Gotta recharge my stock. Probably still have to fight Zulf. Dude's gonna be waiting for like a final boss. If only I could move faster. But no, I just have to crawl. Crawl with this heavy ass battering ram. Why are they fighting each other? Oh, did they kill Zulf? They did. Abandon the body and press forward with the battering ram. Zulf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Or take Zulf. Abandon the ram and pick up Zulf's body instead. He's badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet... I'm gonna save Zulf. I have faith he can be redeemed.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
Let's go, Zulf.
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
Exactly.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Oh, am I gonna get attacked and I can't even fight back? Am I gonna get killed saving Zulf? It's gonna like gradually tint my screen red or something. I gotta make it all the way without dying. Come on, kid. The exit's right there. But we're about to get... we're gonna get destroyed here. Keep going. Oh, they're just letting me go?
I see your star. You left it burning for me.
Or not? The shooters? Oh, but they just killed the guy who was shooting me.
Eyes open wide.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now. It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
Just hope being the nice guy leads to a bad outcome, as some games do that. I sure hope that doesn't happen. Where's Zulf?
Hey, kid. Get up, kid.
I'm trying, narrator. I'm trying.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
There's Zulf.
Can't believe you brought him back again. Bet you had to do more than say please this time.
I didn't have to do anything.
The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see.
What would that be? Is there yet another truth? Why is it slightly bigger than the screen?
Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid.
Ask about the Bastion's restorative power. What will it feel like when the Bastion fixes everything?
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
Ask about the Bastion's evacuation mode.
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
Tell Rox about what happened to Zulf. He never learned the whole truth, did he?
Zulf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
That's true.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
I have, haven't I?
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
That's true. If it undoes the calamity, they'll all come back too. And Zia?
Made it.
Oh, she actually talks now.
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Oh, it does let me decide.
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
Tell Zia about what happened to Zulf.
Zulf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Tell Zia about her people.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Yeah, so I have to choose restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. Caution. This process will restore to a previous world state and is irreversible. Or evacuation. Initiate the Bastion's evacuation protocol. This will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. So okay, yeah. Do I initiate the restoration to undo the calamity and hope that it leads to a better future where the calamity doesn't happen again? Or do I do the evacuation, accept that everybody is dead, and me, Zia, and the narrator, I guess Zulf, just live together until the end of time? I feel like restoration is the move.
It's finished. Now, sit tight. It'll be over soon.
Undo the calamity.
No matter what happens next, you're done good.
Yeah, I guess they don't know for sure if they're gonna keep their memories or not.
I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment. The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time. Before any of this. Might be we'll forget everything you've done. And each other.
No, don't let us forget our memories.
Though after all we've been through, I find that hard to believe.
The song, hello Cashew, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time editing.
So long, kid. Maybe I'll see it in the next one.
Have faith, narrator. Have faith that we won't forget.
Say, Landia, we're coming home.
I assume you've beaten Bastion as well then, Cashew? Pick the same ending? Very nice. Great minds think alike. Is that... Who is that? That's not Zulf, is it? Logan Cunningham is the narrator. I guess I'd be curious to see what the scene is if you pick the other one. And there is Zia. Map beautification. What the heck? Additional engineering. Ethan Flibitigibibo. Flibitigibibo. I like the like dual male-female vocals here. Like they have their own lines, but then they meet up for certain things. I've played Andromeda. It's still on my list. So this was the very first Supergiant game. A little bit of a journey through time. Well, at least today I was right that I would beat the game without needing a ton of extra time like freaking Persona yesterday. That epilogue was so much longer than I expected. Was it these people who did the game where you like talk to your gun or something? I feel like they made another game people love that I haven't checked out. So the other games that Supergiant has done, Cashew, are Transistor was the next one. Then they did Pyre, and then they did Hades. So if you're talking about the one that a bunch of people love, it could be Hades. If you're talking about the gun that talks to you, then yeah, High on Life is the first thing that came to mind too. Same people who did Rick and Morty, I think. But then there was controversy with the creator, I think. Like he got kicked, or one of the two creators got kicked off Rick and Morty. Have you played any of the other Supergiant ones? Played a bit of DA Inquisition, but I didn't enjoy the combat. That's funny. So I never played Dragon Age 1. I played Dragon Age 2, and I beat it, and I liked it. And then I played Dragon Age Inquisition for like probably 8 to 10 hours or so. And I thought it was a lot of fun, but I played like 8 hours in one sitting, 7 to 8 hours or so. And I think I burned myself out on that because I played it like one time after that and I never went back. And that was probably release weekend. So I never finished it. The new Dragon Age looks good though. This fall is going to be hard to pick what I want to stream because there's a lot of games coming out that I'm interested in. I'm going to pull up my list real quick. Oh, I can't because it will cut out the audio. Okay, that's fine. I'll pull it up on my phone and then I'll just read the list of games. Hello, Akashi Jin. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice weekend. I am not good at fighting games. I am terrible. I've tried a few different ones over the years. I tried... Which ones have I tried? I played a little Street Fighter. I played a little Marvel vs. Capcom. I tried the My Hero one. I feel like there's another one. More of like an anime one. Or style one. I don't think I've played Tekken. I don't think I've played Guilty Gear. I don't think I've played BlazBlue. Oh, I tried Mortal Kombat. I tried Injustice. So I've tried a handful. But yeah, I am not good. Like, I don't have the reaction times, I feel, to be good enough to like pull off the combos and stuff. You're a fan of them, I assume? I know Cashew likes them. Guilty Gear Strive is currently 50% off. I think, didn't you like, not shill it, but didn't you mention that in the Weeb server at some point? Trying to see if anybody wants to play some Guilty Gear with you? Does 50% off, like, what does 50% off mean? Is it $20 now? Is it $30? Oh, end of the credits. Is there an after credit scene by chance? Same, Leo. Ah. There we go, Wasabi. two people united in their struggle. New game plus unlocked. Begin the journey with all your weapons and XP. New shrine idols and spirits. All structures buildable in any order. Use the shrine for the toughest challenge. Well, new game plus is always nice to have. So we've beaten Bastion. Very nice. All right. So then I'm going to pull up that thing I was just talking about, which is the game's coming out this fall. So you guys can see what I mean with it's going to be really hard to pick what I want to stream this fall. All right. So I know I have my Google Doc where I keep track of all the games I'm interested in. Take a screenshot. No. Get that out of here. Print screen. There we go. So if I just look at the stuff for the rest of the year, oh boy, is there a lot. I think that goes into my screenshot folder. Is that where the default screenshot location is on Windows? Pictures, screenshots. Yeah, right here. Okay. Just going to paste that over here for easier access. And then I'm going to pop it up on the screen. I'll show it to anybody. 26 Canadian. Yeah, so it might even be 25. Actually, I'm just going to check on Steam right now because now I'm curious. What was it? Guilty Gear Strive? Yeah, it's $20 US. Is that the most recent Guilty Gear? Wait, is this the one where Lucy is going to be a guest character? I feel like there was some controversy, I think. People were saying that they're kind of iffy on that because I guess Guilty Gear has never had a guest character before. Like, it's always gotten by on only its original characters. So people were thinking, if they start bringing in guest characters, is that going to, like, be a shift in direction? Because I know, for example, like, Mortal Kombat has a ton of guest characters, and I feel like people get really excited for the guest ones, and that kind of takes away some of the hype for the actual characters or something. I don't know. I didn't fully get it because I don't play it, but yeah. Okay. So here is a screenshot of all of the games I'm interested in that are coming out just in the next 5 months. That's a lot. Now, there's varying levels of interest here. And some of these I definitely wouldn't do on stream. And some of these I'm only like mildly interested in versus very. But like Astrobot, I have that pre-ordered. I think that looks amazing. So chances are I'll probably end up getting that. And there's a decent chance I'll end up streaming it too. The new Legend of Zelda game looks pretty good. The Raincode PS5 release is coming out. I don't know if I would stream that. I probably wouldn't. Sword Art I probably wouldn't get, but I just put it on there because I was keeping an eye on it. Silent Hill, if it reviews well, then I might want to get it. But I'm kind of... I feel like it's not going to review super well. I don't know. I just kind of have a feeling. Metaphor comes out on October 11th, and I have that pre-ordered, and I'm definitely going to play that. 99% chance that I'm going to stream that. Mario Party, I'm very open to a collab with some of my friends on that if other people pick it up. The new Life is Strange game I'm interested in, but I didn't finish the first one, so I'd have to go back and do that first. The Mario & Luigi game seems interesting, but that's like a low priority. The Dragon Quest remake is pretty interesting to me, because I've never played a Dragon Quest game, but I thought that looked really good for the announcement trailer. So that's up there, and then that's in November. Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out the day after that. I think that looks really fun. Scratch that Ghost of Tsushima itch that I've had for a while. And then there's a bunch of games that we don't even know the date for yet, but I'm pretty sure 2024. So Dragon Age Veilguard, we know is this fall. Avowed is the new big RPG from Obsidian, I believe. There's the Corpse Party sequel. I haven't finished the first one, or I haven't played the first one, so I would need to do that. But I did watch the anime. There's the Fate Stay Night physical release, which I wouldn't stream, but I'm gonna get. Vampire the Masquerade, I haven't played the original, but I heard it was pretty good. And then there is the new East game. So, how many games is that? Starting in November, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 games coming out in the next 5 months. Oh, sorry. There's 20 games coming out in the next 5 months that I'm interested in. Wow! And that doesn't even include, like, the DLC for Persona, which comes out in a month and a half. Like, there's so many good games coming. Strive is the latest, gotcha. There were a bunch of people who would have preferred the first guest character to be from another Arxis thing like Ragnar. Oh, right. I guess that would make sense too, if it's like... Because Lucy does seem like a very random character. Like, why not another character from another game they make? Or another big fighting game? Like, why Lucy? I'm very curious how they came to the pick for Lucy. Soul Calibur has a lot of guests too, but the OG characters are still quite popular. I think the only Soul Calibur I played was Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube, which it had Link as a guest character. I remember I was not good at that game though. Mortal Kombat 1 had a recent announcement of new fighters being announced. They did, yeah. It was like 6 new ones. And I think Ghostface from Scream is one of the guest characters. Did you say Ease? I think it's pronounced as YS. I did, and it's funny you say that because I was talking about that being a pretty high priority game for me. Like, I really want to play the 8th and the 9th ones, which I have. But I was asking if anybody knew how it was pronounced yesterday, or maybe it was on the Outer Wild stream. But in that stream, somebody said Ease, like E-S-E. So I honestly have no idea. I don't know if it's Ease, I don't know if it's Yis, I don't know if it's Wise, I don't know if it's YS, like, I have no idea. But I'm gonna look it up right now. We'll see. We'll see if there's any Ease experts, any YS experts online who can tell us how to pronounce YS game. All right, I'm looking at the subreddit for this series. In Japanese, it's pronounced Isu. I-I-S-U. Isu. So I guess if you take away the U, which is kind of what happens a lot of the time, then it would just be Is. The top comment is from a mod on the subreddit, and it says it's geese, but without the G. There is a hard sounding S, not Z. So it's not pronounced like ease, and it's not pronounced like ease. It's ease, but not ease, and not ease. What the hell? That's such a very pedantic. So it's ease. Yeah. Okay, so I guess it is ease. My bad. That no problem, Wasabi. I wasn't sure. Got the pronunciation down. There we go. Hey, Multiman, welcome to the stream. Always heard it pronounced like how you did, East. Okay. All right, so it does seem like East then. So yeah, East 10 is coming out supposedly later this year. I feel like it's already out though. East X Nordics. Is it already out in Japan? Okay, so it came out in Japan September of last year. Oh, October 25th. They do have a date for it now. October 25th. Okay. I'm going to update that on my spreadsheet right now. 10/25/24. So now it comes out 2 weeks after Metaphor. Wow. All right. That's an impressive list, Leo. You must be an excellent gamer. Which games do you consider to have the highest level of challenges that I've personally played? If I'm only talking about games that I've played rather than whether I've like actually beaten them, then definitely the Souls games. I've tried multiple Souls games, and they went very poorly. Very poorly. I played Dark Souls 3 and I dropped it. I played Bloodborne and I dropped it. I played Elden Ring and I dropped it. Because I thought they were all too hard. And I am not a person who does well with really hard games. I have very short patience. In real life, I'm patient. When it comes to games and repeatedly losing, I am not patient. I get tilted very fast. But those are definitely hard. The hardest ones I've beaten, I mean, like, I mean, I played a bunch of rhythm games, and like, the higher difficulty rhythm stuff is tough. Stellar Blade definitely had tough points. But yeah, usually I don't play super hard stuff, because I definitely get annoyed if I get... or I get tilted very quickly when it comes to difficulty. It's another linear game order series, but if I'm honest, I don't like the really old ones. And I think they're not super accessible, right? Like, I don't know what the full list of them is. I guess I can look it up. All Ys games. I just want to see like a list on Wikipedia for release dates or something. All right, so we have... Oh my god, this series has been around since 1987? The very first Ys game came out in 1987. That's crazy. This series is almost 40 years old. Holy crap. So 1 in 87, 2 in 88, 3 in 89, 4 in 93, 5 in 95, 6 in 2003, The Oath in Felghana in 2005, which there's a remake for coming out next year. Strategy and Origin in 2006, 7 in 2009. Ys vs. Trails in the Sky. There's a Ys and Trails mashup in 2010. Ys Memories of Salsetta in 2012. I heard that one was good. 2016 had 8, 2019 had 9, and 2023 had 10. So it basically seems like every 4 years or so, every 3 to 4 years. Helps that all of them are self-contained stories. Yeah, I heard it was something like that. Like, there might be nods or connections between them, but more or less they're all self-connected. I mean, they're all self-contained. So, like, it benefits you if you've played the other ones, but it doesn't necessarily, like, you don't have to, more or less. DMC is pretty challenging. I have never played Devil May Cry, actually. It's on my list, though. You and my brother, we have the same mindset. Yeah, no, I realized that realized that I don't really like super hard games relatively recently. Like within the last 5 years or something. Because, like, the most important thing to me is the story. And if the game is so hard that it's preventing me from experiencing the story, getting to know the characters, then I just get frustrated and I stop. Or I'll just lower the difficulty. I have no problem lowering the difficulty if I get angry. I did that in Persona 5 during the notoriously aggravating boss fight. The one that Zero recently beat in his stream. I spent an hour on that fight, on normal, and I got so mad that I dropped it to easy just so I could finish that fight and move on. They're very mechanically demanding, and if you don't want to invest the time to write in the muscle memory, you have to be a god. Oh, for fighting games? Yeah. Wait, is that in reference to fighting games or Souls-like, Cashew? I'm assuming that was fighting games. I hate Souls games. Yeah, like, I'm willing to try them. Like, I did really like Stellar Blade, and that had Souls-like combat, but, yeah, I don't like... Actually, I'm going to switch to the screen. I'm going to switch to this, so that the chat is a little clearer. And there's actually background music now. Wow. The devs at Nihon Falcom are also known for the Trail series, another series that I need to try. I did add that to my wish list, though. So the next time it goes on sale, I'll know. 1 and 2 are on Steam. Only played Ninja Theory's DMC and DMC 5. So are those also relatively self-contained? Like, you don't actually need to play them in order? Applies to both, I suppose, but I was aiming it at Souls games. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I, see, the whole thing with Souls games is that you're supposed to die. Like, you're supposed to lose because that's how you learn the boss's moves, that's how you learn the timing, the strategy, and all of that, and I don't like losing. I don't like dying. So that makes it tough for me to get invested. A Fate game this year, it is a, it's the first time the original visual novel, well, I guess technically it's like the definitive version of the visual novel, has been officially translated in English and released in the West. So it is something that's been out for like 20 years. It's just the first physical English release, which is a big deal because I love Fate. So you better believe the day that goes up for pre-order, I am pre-ordering it. Stellar Blade was one thing that I finished. That was a good one. I liked that a lot. Like, especially given that it was their first like big AAA console release from a gacha developer, or what they're known for gacha because of Nikke, but yeah, like the music was amazing, the graphics were amazing, the gameplay was a lot of fun. There were like basically no bugs ever. Like, I played that game for like 40 to 50 hours and I didn't have a single bug that I can think of. Character designs were great. Eve, extremely attractive. Great outfit choices. So that was a lot of fun to mess with. Obviously, I had to, you know, be cognizant that I was streaming it, so I couldn't use certain outfits, but I appreciated all of the outfits. Got all 3 endings. Nice. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a second playthrough to get the other endings so I can get the platinum or not, but yeah, I got, like, I guess technically the good ending, or the most canon ending. Jiggle physics for the win, yeah. Can't go wrong with that. And you better believe that Shift Up knows what they're doing when it comes to that. So do the developers of Azure Lane. Dying and over and over to the point of no progression without end in sight is unfair. I agree. Is that like a good starting point for somebody who knows virtually nothing about Fate? So, okay, here's the thing. Most Fate fans will tell you the best starting point is the visual novel. Yes. That being said, the visual novel is really long. So I'm going to look at how long to beat, but because I don't know the exact number, but it's very long. Okay, yeah, so Fate Stay Night, it says here, if you were to read all of the routes, there are 3 different routes. If you were to read all 3 of them, it would take between 80 and 100 hours. right? And that's the thing. It's a visual novel. There isn't gameplay. There's not, like, things to do. It's just reading. So, if you don't want to read for 80 to 100 hours, which I didn't do, that's not how I got into the franchise. I have a lot of friends who like Fate. There's not a single friend that I have who got into Fate through the visual novel. The Fate, like, purists, the insanely dedicated hardcore fans, will say start with the visual novel. But it wasn't easily attainable because it didn't have an official translation. You had to find it other ways. And it's super long, and it's just reading. And it's also, like, 20 years old. So the visuals are, you know, a little outdated. So that's what the super hardcore fans say. Then, between the people like me, then there's a debate between, okay, if you're starting with the anime, which is the second best place to start, where do you start with the anime? Some people say Fate Zero. Some people say Fate Unlimited Blade Works. Both are valid for different reasons. I started with Fate Zero because that's the first of, like, the modern Fate anime. Ufotable animated Fate Zero, and then they did Fate Unlimited Blade Works, and then they did Fate Heaven's Feel. So that's the order that I watched them in, because that's the order that Ufotable did them in. Some people will tell you if you start with Fate Zero, you're stupid. You should start with Fate Unlimited Blade Works because that's the adaptation of the original visual novel, and Fate Zero came out after the visual novel. So technically, you would want to start with that and then go back and watch the prequel. Because if you watch Fate Zero first, then you know some things in Fate Unlimited Blade Works that you wouldn't know if you started with Blade Works. So I understand that logic. But I think people get way too hung up on it and way too devoted to doing it that specific way. Me and all of my friends started with Fate Zero and then moved on from there. And I'm a massive fan of the series now. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I have watched Fate Zero, Fate Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Heaven's Feel, Fate Apocrypha, Fate Extra. I play Fate Grand Order. It's my main gacha game. I played Fate Remnant. Like, I am a huge Fate fan, right? I always recommend starting with Fate Zero because I think that's the easiest. Start with Fate Zero and then just chronologically move along with the Ufotable ones. Fate Zero, Fate Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Heaven's Feel. The only downside is there is no adaptation of the Fate route. Like, there's 3 routes, basically. Saber, Rin, and Sakura, the 3 heroines. The Fate route is Saber. Or not Fate route. I don't remember the exact route name, but that's the Saber route. That was adapted in, like, 2006 by Dean. I haven't seen that. Unlimited Blade Works is the Rin route. Rin is my favorite. And then Heaven's Feel is the Sakura route. Sorry. Once I start talking about Fate, I can just keep yapping all day long. This is why I'm saying one of these days I want to do, like, a tier list stream where it's just about Fate. Like, every single Fate servant. There's like 300, 400 of them. It would be a long stream, and I have a lot to say because I play it all. I know basically all the servants. But I don't know how many people would even care. Because I don't think anybody who, like, watches me or any of my friends like Fate to the same extent as me. So I feel like I'd be yapping to the void. I won't stop shilling Yakuza and Devil Survivor. I remember you mentioning those, yeah. I'm still waiting for a sale on Yakuza 0. Devil Survivor I'd have to look up more. The Fate timeline, yeah. So there's also a lot of people who don't like Giguk because he released a video kind of making fun of the Fate timeline. And, like, this is Saber. This is Saber Alter. This is Red Saber. This is Saber of Red. This is Saber, but, like, not actually Saber. This is Saber's son, who's actually gender bent into a girl, but Saber themselves is gender bent to a girl, so technically she's her father, but like, so Gigik was like making a joke video about that. I thought it was funny as a Fate fan, right? Other Fate fans didn't take so kindly. They think it has ruined Fate's reputation as being this super complicated, disgustingly difficult thing to get into. That's not the case. People joke that Fate is hard to get into, but it's not. It's very easy to start. But people are mad at Gigik because of that. I think they're overreacting, but I don't get involved. I let people argue about it and watch from the sideline. I'm sure if I did do that, I'd come out the other side a diehard fan. I would think so, Cashew, yeah. If you're willing to commit all of that time, I have to imagine so. But I would start with the anime, if you haven't seen them. Ufotable cooked like mad? They did. I love all of those anime. Amazing fights, great adaptations in my opinion. Well, I guess I can't say great adaptation confidently because I haven't read the visual novel. I will, once it comes out in English officially. But I think they're really good. All I know about Fate is I'm the bone of my sword, people die when they're killed. I think that is from Fate, yes. I'm the bone of my sword is from Unlimited Blade Works, and people die when they're killed. I think... I don't remember if that's the Saber route or the Rin route, but yes, it is said in that as well. Or just because you're right doesn't mean you're correct. I think that's another one. Where do those people play Stay Night? Great question. I don't know. Dark Souls games are incredibly difficult. Same applies for Diablo 2. Frustrating to lose. Yeah, I haven't played 2, so I'm not sure. But yeah, Dark Souls is definitely incredibly difficult. Love when people get into passionate gushing moments about things they love. I agree. I think if I like somebody, like, regardless of whether I like them, like, why did my YouTube chat thing change? Regardless of whether, like, they're my friend, or they're just somebody that I know and I like, or if they're a streamer that I like, it doesn't really matter to me if I know the series or like it. If I like the person, then I like hearing them talk about something they like. It's like Mint, for example, with Metal Gear Solid. I know basically nothing about Metal Gear Solid, except memes, and I played Metal Gear Solid 4. That's it. But, like, I like Mint. So when Mint gets excited and talks about Metal Gear Solid, then I think it's fun. People don't like fun. This is true. Unfortunately. I think that Gigik video probably gave me that stigma about Fate. Yeah. It definitely has a rep for doing that. I thought it was harmless fun. I think people got way too up in arms about it. Didn't expect you to also like the Fate series. Oh, I love it, Plock. I love it, yeah. I would say, like, my top 2 franchises of all time are Pokemon and Fate. Oh, I missed the rest of your other comment, Cashew, but... And there are lots of hot people. Yes, there are lots of hot people in Fate. That's one of the best parts. That's why it's such a successful gacha, too. It has a great story, great character development, and great character designs. The downside of having lots of attractive characters is that not only are they well written, but they look good. So it makes you want to, like, wail for them in the gacha, and it makes you want to buy their figures, and all of that. And then it becomes a money sink. People die when they're killed is from Stay Night. Gotcha. That was from Fate? It is from Fate, yeah. Oh, Star Rail. Man, yeah, there's a bunch of the Star Rail, the Hoyo fans who are just going after Fate now because of the collab announcement. They're especially going after Fate Grand Order, which is ridiculous because it's not even collabing with Fate Grand Order. It's collabing with Fate Stay Night. That's different. It's a different set of characters. People are like, oh, I can't wait for Astolfo to be in the game. He's not gonna be in the game. He's not from Fate Stay Night. That's not how it works. And then they're attacking, like, Raita, the artist for their character designs. Like Raiko is one of their designs. Ibuki is one of their designs. They are kind of contentious designs. I'm not personally a huge fan of them, but like I don't mind them. But there are people ripping on that. They're like, fake characters look terrible. Like, again, first of all, those characters that you're ripping on are not from Fate Stay Night. They're not going to be in Honkai. It's not related. It's just Fate. But you don't understand that. You think you know everything. And you don't. And there was that, and there was they also rip on, like, in Fate, how the characters don't look similar. Meaning, like, so what I mean by that is, in Fate, right? So, like, when you think about Genshin or Star Rail, or all of those Hoyo games, right? The characters all look kind of similar, right? Like, they were designed by the same artist or the same team. So they have a consistency among all of the characters, which is nice, right? Like, it makes sense they're all from the same universe. In Fate, you have drastically different art styles across these hundreds of characters. Because Fate, like the company who creates Fate, they basically commission different artists to design different characters. So there are dozens, if not hundreds, of different artists who have created servants for Fate that are in the game, and that's why they look different. So I think that's cool, because they're giving tons of different artists chances to work on the game. They credit each of those artists on the character page. You can see who created every single servant. So I think that's cool. Like, you can see the consistency among the artists in the game. Like, oh, this subsection of characters is all created by this artist, this one by this other artist. But right, they look different. But at the same time, that kind of makes sense for Fate too, right? Because Fate, these servants, they are a collection of characters of all genders, all races, from all sorts of time periods, going back to like BC era, to futuristic stuff, to fantasy stuff that doesn't even exist. Like, so doesn't it make sense that they would all look like radically different? Like, when you have so many different time periods and genders and races and all of that being represented? I think, for whatever reason, the Hoyo fans, the toxic ones on Twitter, just want to go after the collab. So they're finding any reason they can to do that, and their arguments make no sense. So it's definitely frustrating as a Fate fan to see the stupid things they're saying. I thought it was a cool collab, but as soon as it was announced, I was like, yep, there's going to be a lot of toxic stuff hitting the Fate fandom. The passion is infectious. Yes, it is. It is. I completely agree. Can't wait for Lancer to be the first servant eliminated. Yeah. Yeah, even in Star Rail that will happen, just to continue the meme. It's messed up. Just let people like things that different strokes for... Yes! Different strokes for different folks is one of my top sayings. I say that all the time. Because my computer science teacher in high school said it. And I picked it up, and I've just been saying it all the time since then. Type Moon is the company that owns Fate, yes. That was the original creator. The developer of the different Fate games is different. Like, Fate Grand Order is done by Lazangle, who fans affectionately have nicknamed Lasagna. And then, like, Fate Remnant, which came out last year, I think that was developed by, like, Koei Tecmo. Something like that. But I agree. I think there's no harm in people liking different things and having different opinions, as long as you're respectful about those other opinions. That's what's most important. I don't care if somebody doesn't like Fate. That's fine. People are well within their right to not like Fate, or not like certain character designs. As long as they don't then come after people who do like it and insult them for liking it, or degrade their tastes in games or characters or designs, or... It's like, okay, different strokes for different folks. I don't come after you for liking what you like. I don't care. Like whatever you like. Unfortunately, there's a lot of toxicity nowadays. Like an artist for Disgaea and Danganronpa. Yes, the Danganronpa artist drew Cleopatra from Fate, off the top of my head. I'm not sure about the Disgaea one. Are they the same artist? I crave lasagna now. I'm sorry for giving you the craving. I'm actually having pasta for dinner, though. I'm very excited. Virtue signaling online is rampant. It really is. And it's very frustrating. It's like, I'm so much better than you, or better of a person than you, because I think this way, and if you don't think that way, you're wrong. Or because I like this thing and you don't. Like, okay. Relax, buddy. It's a video game. It's a character design. It's not that serious. Wow. Swimsuit Woo in the poll video? Oh, really? That's the disguise artist. Oh, I just realized I didn't respond to something that you said earlier, Jack. Scroll back up in the chat. Are you going to get the 2 new swimsuits for Eve and the Stellar Blade off screen? So I did see that they announced there were 2 new swimsuit outfits. I would like to get them, but I don't know, because the way the saves work in Stellar Blade, my only save in the game is like right before the ending. So I think if I wanted the new outfits, I'd have to start a new game plus and play through like the whole game again up to the point where you're at that Oasis area where you can buy them. So I'll definitely look at them online to see what the designs are, but I think for me to get them, I would have to do the new game plus. And I haven't decided if I'll do that yet. Rin's sister had a tragic backstory. Ilya often has a bad ending. I like the contrast between Emiya Archer and Lancer giving support. Rin is best girl in Fate. A lot of good opinions there, yes. It is kind of unfortunate that certain characters tend to have a more tragic arc, regardless of which route it is. But I do really like, at least like in Fate Stay Night, how Lancer is just oftentimes a bro character. And I completely agree that Rin is best girl, at least in Fate Stay Night. In Fate Grand Order, the Rin faces, Ishtar, Space Ishtar, and Aresh, those are 3 of my favorites as well. But my top favorites from Fate Grand Order are Artoria Caster and Musashi. Ereshkigal would probably be number 3 behind those 2. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you can't just save in the middle and reload. Because I definitely would have done that if I could have used that to get the other endings. People can't differentiate fiction from reality. Truth is stranger than fiction, increasingly more nowadays. Right. That's the thing that really grinds my gears. The not understanding that fiction, games, anime, manga, movies, they're not reality. The things that happen in those are not real. The people in those are not real. But people like to treat them like they are. And that's part of the problem. Fiction is fiction for a reason. It's an escape, it's a chance to see things that you wouldn't normally see in real life. All of these crazy stories and battles and fantastical scenes and, you know, design characters that never would look like that, and like, I don't know. Definitely frustrates me, but I don't get involved. I know better than to get involved. Luckily, I believe most, if not all, of my friends share that sentiment. I could not care less about fiction stuff. That doesn't come out right. I care about fiction. I love fiction. I love fictional stories. But what am I trying to say there? I understand that fiction does not equal reality, that they are not the same thing. That real life things should not apply to fiction, because it is not real life, it is fiction. I've watched like 3 episodes of the Magical Girl Ilya anime. I need to finish it. I know it's very fan servicey. I'm okay with fan service, but it depends on the series. I'm like whatever. But I do hear that the Aprilia series has a pretty good story, and it really starts to ramp up and get more serious as it goes. But yeah, it's in my backlog. I started it. I'm just prioritizing like current stuff. I'm watching Dungeon Meshi right now. Animation is very good, Reverse. I agree. My waifu is real to me. True. Of course my waifu's are real to me as well. Let me escape to my fictional world, goddammit. I completely agree. Alright though, I do need to get going so I can go have some dinner. But I'm glad that I did finish Bastion, and that I was able to spend some time chatting. I'm very down to chat about Fate and all of that stuff more in the future. But one of these days I will do that Fate tier list stream. One of these days. I swear. But yeah, for now I do need to go and have some dinner. But thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you had a good time watching Bastion and chatting with me afterwards. I don't have my schedule ready for next week yet, obviously. I usually do that on like Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, hopefully I'll have that posted by Tuesday, and I should have a full new lineup of games because I did successfully finish all 3 of the games I was playing this week. So that'll be exciting. Look forward to it. I don't know what they'll be yet. Well, I think I know 1 out of 3, but I still have to decide the other 2. So when I know, you'll know. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you again for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Until next time, bye-bye.